Taurus Control, suspect vessel is powered down and motionless. Do we rate for impound craft?
Negative. Patrol 3. Suspect is danger level 1 and constables authorized weapons free. Repeat, weapons free.
Takedown confirmed, Control. If they're playing dead, they're about to be a lot more convincing.
Can't you give us hyperdrive? Shields? Lights?
The last resort hasn't flown in years, Zane. It hasn't had to, until you came along. We're lucky to have air and gravity. Campers fiddled with the system so much, there's no telling what circuits are crossed.
With no notice. Never did give me a deadline. Obvious this is the deadline. Just move this over to there and...
I think he's got a few crossed himself.
Look out!
Watch it, Griff! You alright, Jarrell?
Out of my way! Got to do something before we...
They're out of control, Taurus. They're heading for the system's inner debris field.
Stop! Stop!
I've got it! I think... There! Finally!
They're going past.
They're law enforcement, not military. They're not gonna risk their necks in air. We're safe.
Safe? We haven't been safe since we met you. I told Camper if he dealt with trash like you, that trouble would find us. I didn't know the entire Republic would find us.
Hey now, trash is a little strong from someone living in a junk hauler.
I was talking about Griff. You're not trash. You're a Jedi killer. What is that? Is he dangerous?
Only to himself. Kid didn't do it. Says he walked in on his masters, with their students already dead in front of them. We gave him the slip, but the masters pinned it on him. Now we've both got the death mark. A death mark on me. Imagine. And I'm not even a violent offender. My career is made. This'll definitely land me a nice perch with the Becks or the Volcar gang when I get back to... Hey, what are you doing?
Shoving you out of the airlock.
Me? But the kid's the one that...
I didn't do it!
I'll come back for him. You're smaller and more annoying.
Wait! Look, sister, I don't know why you and Campo were hiding in the dump, but they've made this ship. Whatever you do, they're gonna want to talk to you. We're in this together until we can get out of the system. You'll get another hiding place, and we'll be on our way.
I hate it when people I hate make sense.
I'll try to cut down.
What are you looking at?
The comm system. The transmitter's working.
Well, of course the one thing we don't need works. Makes sense.
Maybe not. I can call Dantooine with this. The local Jedi Academy. Master Vandar Takar runs it. He taught me before I was apprenticed to Lucian. Maybe he can help.
Are you on spice? Did you miss the whole scene with the Jedi chasing us?
Jedi murderers. Master Vandar is on the Dantooine Council. He's got to be told what really happened. He's the one who taught me that Jedi take care of their own. He'll help. I know it.
Back off! We just got away. Pereiro? Pereiro! This has been too much for him. I need to get him to his room.
No, Gantaril. Got the thruster control fixed, but there's more to do. You said they've come for us. For me. The company.
It's not the company, Camper. It's not. And they're after them, not us. Tackle the work in the morning. The asteroid belt will shield us until then. Come along.
Yeah. Some shot eye sounds good. I've been up since yesterday. Take the watch, kid. I think I saw some spacesuits down in the hold. I'm gonna crawl in one and turn on the air. I don't know if you've noticed, but this place stinks.
Dantooine Academy here. I can barely read your signal.
There's some interference here. I'm moving clear of it. Let me talk to Master Vandar Takari.
The Master is attending to other duties. What can...
Tell him it's Zane Carrick.
Zane, I'm so glad you called. I'd hoped you would.
And I hoped you'd answer, Master Vandar. Something terrible has happened.
I have heard. Your fellow Padawans. Terrible indeed. They grew up with you, boy. How could you have done such a thing? How could you?
I didn't, Master. They were dead when I arrived. Dead at the feet of their own masters.
What?
Their masters killed them. They were standing right there, their sabers drawn.
I see. And where was your master during all of this?
Lucian was right there. He acted like I was next. If I hadn't gone out of there, I'd be dead too.
Zane. This is hard to accept.
Tell me about it.
How can I even contemplate such a thing? Your master Lucian is a scion of an important family, both in the Republic and in the Jedi Order. What possible reason could he and the Masters of Taris have to...
How should I know? I just know they did it.
Yes, I think you truly believe that. But we both know your relationship with the Force has always been complicated, and its dark side can be seductive for the less experienced. The mind can deceive itself. You may have done something you don't remember.
I couldn't have.
Are you sure? I have to wonder. If this is true, then what are you doing alive? You, escaping 5 Masters of the Order? You, Zane? With your skills?
I had some help. It's been crazy, and I don't know how I made it. But I'm alive. And that's just it. If I'm so incompetent, then how could I kill my friends? They were almost Jedi too, and they were better than me. I know what you're thinking. The dark side can lend great power, even to someone like... But I haven't fallen. I didn't kill my friends.
I know you're confused, son. We've known each other most of your life. I hate to see you like this. That's why I want to help you. The Order has experience in restoring a deceased mind. If you will turn yourself in, I am certain there is a Jedi Counselor on Taris who can work with you. Zar, who's the... Really? That's unusual. Zane, you must already know there are several counselors stationed on Taris who can help you to...
They're the ones trying to kill me. They're the ones who... Oh!
Zane, I didn't hear that. Zane?
What hit me?
That'd be my shock staff to the back of your head. Any other bruises are from me flying us back into the asteroid belt. I'm sorry I didn't have time to pick a safer route. Your little stunt attracted some attention. Not the patrol vessels either. Someone new. A patrol personnel carrier and some little ships. They're good, whoever they are.
It's the Masters.
How do you know? You haven't seen them.
I can feel their presence.
Well, they feel yours. See? We're being hailed. I'll get it, but I'm pretty sure it's for you.
Help!
It's so strong. It's like the sender's right here with us.
I'm afraid he is. Come with me.
I knew we had rodents in the hold, but I didn't know they could talk.
Can the sarcasm and get me out! You run a lousy hotel, lady. What was with all the bonking around?
Some fool took us out into open space to call his high command. I brought us right back.
Oh, what did your big boss say, kid? Can he call your masters off?
No. He didn't believe me. He'd heard all about the murders. He wanted me to go back to the people who committed them.
Oh, they'll be a big help. They'll just make room for you in a funeral pyre.
He said they wouldn't hurt me. There are things Jedi can do to another Jedi if they think he's committed a crime. I mean, it's hard to believe, but if I really did hurt my friends, if I imagined the scenes with the Masters, then Jedi consulars could probe my mind and...
What?
I just thought of something. The Masters on Terrace are all consulars. All but Lucian.
I don't follow.
A consular is a special kind of Jedi. They focus more on cerebral force skills. There are healers, are researchers, are seers.
They don't sound so tough.
They're still Jedi. You don't mess with them. But the fact that 4 out of the only 5 masters posted at the Terrace Academy are all consulars, that's weird for a place like that. Against the odds. Looks like Master Vader found it strange too. I wonder why I never paid much attention to it before.
Maybe they were messing with your head. You Jedi do that, don't you? And don't give me any talk about against the odds. The only chance in the games I run is whether I'm gonna win or you're gonna lose. I expect your masters know a little bit about changing the odds. I don't think anything's coincidental with these guys.
What now? Where are you going?
To find some answers. I can't believe I didn't think of it earlier. It's in the debris field. We're almost on top of it. The last place my masters and friends were all together before yesterday. The Rogue Moon.
In the most dangerous place it is. Dangerous and perfect for your final assignment. The Rogue Moon inhabits the asteroid belt that rings Terra's sun, traveling in retrograde against the direction of the other debris. Theories differ as to its origin. What is not theoretical is the situation there. Thousands of meteor impacts an hour, ranging from microscopic to colossal. Perpetual bombardment. Each step on its surface may be your last.
And that, students, is what makes it a special place for those whose steps are guided by the Force. It is a place of absolute contrasts, ever standing between the serenity Jedi seek and annihilation. It is a place to focus on what is around and on what lies ahead. There are only life or death choices here, no complicating hues or gradations. Let the unifying Force become your eyes. You will see both the future and oblivion before you. Find your destiny. And in doing so, may you find your place in the Jedi Order.
What?
Just thinking about the last time I came here. They set us down on the other side of that valley. Had us make our way back to where they were standing. Right here.
On foot? Were they trying to kill you then?
That's just the start. We were all walking blind. Blast shields down on our visors. Jedi can see using the Force, if they're attuned to it. Took us all half the day to get back to the Masters way up here. Well, it took me half the day. Lots of zigzagging.
Kid? Griff here. Campus says we better swing the last resort over to the other side of the moon, unless we can get the shields working. This heap won't last long here.
Alright, we'll call you if we find anything.
Your master stood here? I don't see how this promontory is any safer than the valley.
When I got back, they had a camp set up next to the ship, and both were under a portable magnetic shield. See those marks? Generator pylons. They must have had LB set them up. Poor LB.
Who's LB?
T1LB, one of our bulk loader droids. We brought him along to set up the shield and prepare the camp. He wasn't very smart. Before any of us got back, he trundled right off the cliff. Over there, I think. Look out! Are you alright?
Just wishing we'd brought our own shield too. Look at this place. Another week, every trace of your visit will then be gone. What do you expect to find up here?
Anything. This is the last place we were all together. The students and the masters. After we came back to Terrace, Lucy and the other masters cloistered in the temple for days. When they finally came out, they said they decided who was to become a Jedi, and set up the banquet and ceremony for 2 days ago. That just seemed normal, like what masters did before knighting students. But if something happened earlier, something here.
You said it took you half the day to get here. What were the masters doing all that time?
Waiting, I guess. I don't know. I was the last to arrive.
And you couldn't see. Your friends who arrived back first, did they see anything?
Not that they mentioned. Shad was the first here, but he said by the time he arrived, LB had already gone over the...
What?
LB was up here. LB saw. Let's go down and find out if there's anything left of him.
Wow, I don't know if even Camper could get this guy talking again.
If he could, he's a miracle worker, because he couldn't talk before. LB series is just a 5th class drone, no speech center. He could take verbal commands, but that's it. But he could see, and if there's anything in his holographic memory, we might be able to access it.
If we could find it, this guy's a mess. The fall must have done a number on him.
In this gravity? Impossible. I did a free fall onto this moon from orbit. Didn't need to hit my suit thrusters until just before touchdown. Even from up there, as big as LB is, a fall didn't do this. He was thrown.
As bulky as he is? Who could throw a mass like this?
A Jedi could. I can. Jarrell, turn around.
What is it? More death from above?
I'm afraid so.